Hello and welcome to Banned from the Video Store. I am your host, the big sexy evil himself, Stray13. And today I'm bringing you a review of Blood Knight, the legend of Mary Hatchet. Blood Knight, the Blood Knight, the legend of Mary Hatchet, is a low budget, kind of like a cross between Carrie and Halloween, if it makes any sense. Best way to describe this movie, I'm not going to keep going on. I'm just going to call it Blood Knight for the sake of time. The very beginning of the movie, Mary Hatchet, or Mary Holly, or something like that. But they call her Mary Hatchet in the movie, but that's not her real name in the movie, if that makes sense. She is a little kid. My mom's combing her hair. All of a sudden, she just goes ape shit, kills everybody in the house with a pair of scissors and shit like that. Just kind of and, kills her mom, sticks a knife in her eye, gets committed. Well, when she's committed, there's a big fat roly-poly intern that's like, "I'm gonna get me some of that." And he's really creepy. He's just like, he's beating on her, her door to let her know that he's there to like rape her, and he's like, "You want to play with my lollipop?" And it's just like this really disgusting rape scene, and it's not vivid, but it shows like the bed bouncing underneath it, and I'm just like, oh god, it was pretty nacky. Anyway, Mary has a baby, and the baby is stillborn, or so we're told. I'm not going to get into that because that comes back in later. But it's pretty obvious that something's going on with this baby. But anyway, so Mary is just completely distraught, but she doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything the whole movie. And she gets out of her cell, for lack of a better word, and just fucking snaps the neck of the nurse that was taking care of her, and then there's just fucking bloodshed. I mean, she just kills like everybody in the hospital. Basically, closes down this hospital with a fucking bloody wrath. And this is like on the first 10 minutes of the movie, and the cops show up, and she's carrying the head of the guy who raped her, and the cops fill her full of bullets, and then that's like credits, and I'm like, whoa, that was freaking awesome. And that was the whole opening of the movie. Then we open to a bunch of stupid kids, and this is a big group of kids. Normally you get your survivor, your horror group of kids is about 4 or 5. You get your stoner, you got your jock, you got your drunkies, you got your survivor girl, and you got your stupid sluts. This is pretty much consisted of druggies and sluts. So, Danielle Harris is in this movie. She makes a really, really strange appearance in it. And she tells this really unsettling story. And I was like, wow, she was there for a paycheck. But it's not a bad movie. Bill Moseley's in it for a little bit. His name's Graveyard Jim, and I think I paid him in cocaine. Because, I mean, really, it's Bill Moseley, right? But yeah, he tells a story. He tells a story that doesn't make any sense, and I don't know if it's a spoiler, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I try to keep Banned from the Video Store spoiler free, but this is really funny. And he's like, yeah, so this young couple was coming home from somewhere, and they had a baby in the back seat, and then they saw a naked naked chick walking in the street, so they put her in the back seat with the baby. Brilliant! And then they're like, hey, where's that naked chick? Where's our baby? And then they look in front of them, and they're like, oh, there's the naked chick and our baby. Why does she have our baby? And then she cuts off their heads, and then the baby's missing or something. And I'm like, how do you know this? How? You weren't there. How did you know that they checked the back seat? And the I don't get it. But you guys suspend your disbelief and just let it go because it's actually pretty badass. I haven't seen a good B-rated movie in a while, and they this is real. It's gory. It's visceral. It doesn't make any sense, but what does anymore? I mean, in a day and age where we don't get very good horror movies anymore, uh, I'd give it a solid C plus B minus. I mean, it, it's above average. It's above average. The cast is okay. There's really hot chicks in this movie. I mean, like some of them are so smoking hot. This black chick in this movie has this ass. It's just I gotta stop. But yeah, this movie is good and it's totally worth watching. It's available on Netflix. You can find it on Amazon for like $3. It's ridiculously cheap. And my props. I mean, mad props to the people that made it because I really enjoy it, and I don't enjoy a whole lot anymore. So anyway, this is Stray13. Follow me on Twitter at BanStray13. Even though I really hate tweeting, I just kind of like living my life. Um, Check me out or you can add me on Facebook at facebook.com/banned from the video store. You can play me on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network at Stray13. Just go ahead and add me. If I ask you who you are, just let me know that you're a fan. I'd love to meet you guys, talk to you guys. I love talking horror with my friends and my fans, even though I don't play a whole lot of things like Call of Duty or anything like that. I play more like single player stuff, but holler at me. I might have something to play. All right, this is it. Talk to you guys later.